Thanks for checking out another clip of the Cashflow Contractor. We'd love to have you as a part of our audience. Click subscribe wherever you get your podcast.
So for your referral partners, do you do any sort of like referral commission or anything like that, or anything that you have planned for that?
Yeah. So we haven't solidified that either. I've got so many things kind of in the works that I kind of need to focus and really nail down and get them implemented. But I think it's going to be a tiered system, and it's going to be, I think of it like, do you remember the old, go to the coffee shop, have a little punch card, and then you get to 10, you get a free one, kind of like that. And sort of a tiered system where if you bring 5 leads, we'll give you $50 per lead. After 5, we'll give you 100
per lead. So you're doing it on a lead basis, not even on a project basis. Okay. Wow.
Yep. And that's because I'm super bullish on the data, on the information, and us storing and retaining that in our CRM to further touch points. I'm not a huge, I'm not super worried about it being like, I want to convert this right now. I'm more like, how can we build up this database, really, really get strong in some of our email marketing campaigns and utilize that along with direct mail, to hit people in 2 or 3 years. Like I'm looking to build this out for years down the line. So anyways, back to that tiered system, we're thinking like $50 to 5, 100 to 10. And then after that, maybe it just goes up to like 250. And the theory
per
there,
lead or to just when you hit it. Okay.
Yep. So if you, again, the theory would be, it would entice or incentivize our best lumberjacks, our best referral partners to continue to work with us, because then they continue to get a bigger bump for those good leads.
Gotcha.
Designers
so if I
great
send
one.
you 10 leads, I'm going to be making $750.
You probably got the math better than I do, but yeah.
So like
right, you
50
get
for the first one, 50 for the first 5 times 50, 250, then
250,
100 for
100
6,
for
7,
5.
8, 9, 10.
Yes. Yep. And then the next one, you'd go to a total, you'd get a 250 per lead, which would then take you right to 1,000. And then
I'll get you 10 leads like next week. Like
Cool. I'm open to it, man.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And I think you have to incentivize people in the right way. And there will be some terms around it. We're not just, if you give me 10 leads and they all kind of stink, like we might kindly, say like, hey, these aren't that great. Like we're happy to entertain more, but you really got to make sure they're decent moving forward. Otherwise we probably just won't take them anymore. So
yeah. Well, I would say, I think it's a wonderful offer. Put it in your newsletter that you send out. So have some sort of thing. Hey, if you have anyone that you think is even just a lead, we pay you per lead, not per customer. So $50 if you do this. You may need to check on, hey, it's got to be a gift card because you don't want to have W-9s for all these people to pay them their, commissions and stuff like that. But yeah, love that. Okay. So I love that you're doubling down on a great channel for you guys that's helped you get to this point, and you're figuring out ways to continue to grow that. I think referral partners is one that you can't really exhaust, in my opinion. Like every homeowner is a potential referral partner, right? It's like, it's really almost infinite for your target audience or your total addressable market. But you got to find ways to really maximize that channel. And so you're not just saying, hey, yeah, send me leads. You're like, hey, let's get a tiered system where they can make more money the more leads they send us. I think that's wonderful. You had mentioned to me that you started working with an agency that was really aligned with how you want to grow. And I'm really curious to hear what that relationship's like and what kind of, projects you guys have in the works.
Initially, so I think a lot of other owners can kind of relate to this. When you start out, you kind of need help doing some things that you don't know. And marketing was definitely one of those things. Mm-hmm. And as I've grown, I've started to notice that the agencies who do what I would say all sorts of different business types, whether it's trade business, real estate, nail salon, whatever, right? They just kind of take anything and everything. Those were not as focused and as targeted as I wanted to be. And they also weren't able to educate me in a way that would help me move forward. So this new relationship that we've got is with a marketing firm who specializes in contractors and specifically like general contractors on the residential sector. So I just have found that the advice and the process and what we've been able to do so far, we're only a couple months in, but we're just really, really aligned. And they they are a true partner. They are a true partner. They understand that if they help us grow, it helps them in keeping us for a long-term client. So I think that's the biggest thing is finding that relationship that fit us the best and fit kind of me and my style and what I was looking for from an agency. Because I'm happy to pay them to help us get better and to grow and to handle some of these things that I quite honestly maybe don't understand from an SEO perspective, from a website development and management perspective. So it's been really fun to kind of see that come to fruition.
Okay. And what are some of the things you're working on with them? They're construction civic. What are the strategies you're going after? What are the channels you're focusing on with them?
I think a good example of this would be we had some things, and this was an oversight by me, but we had some things on our website that were out of our service area. There were cities that were super far south that I'm like, wait a second, I don't really want to pursue any projects that far, at least not right now. And so them just like finding that, developing that and figuring out or undeveloping that, I guess, and figuring out a way to like, okay, we got to remove that. Should we fill it in or should we double down on these other areas? So I think aligning that, right now we're still in, I would call it like the planning phase.
Okay.
Which is super cool. When I think about what we do with our clients and how long we spend in design and like making sure the selections are picked, making sure we got a plan figured out, and then we go into construction, we execute really well. So that's what I'm noticing is we're planning everything really well. They've got it all laid out, very transparent. And so I think a key thing that we're going to implement in 2025, hopefully next month, is going to be featured project pages, which will give us, I'm planning to use them as landing pages for some paid ads. And so we'll probably have 3. We'll start with 3. It'll be bathroom, probably a really nice primary bathroom. We've got a couple options to kind of pick from, a kitchen, and then sort of a main floor slash whole home remodel type of a featured project. And then we'll have some paid ads that would land back on those pages. Like, hey, if you're looking for a whole home remodel or a main floor remodel, and then that link takes you right to that landing page, which would then hopefully connect the dots for a potential client. So that's one I'm really excited about.
Thanks for checking out a clip from the Cashflow Contractor. We have full episodes where we go deep on topics that help you grow a construction business that runs without you so you can have less stress, more time, more money. Now, we've got other videos, other clips, but if you want to check out the full episode for this clip, you can click wherever our editor put it. It might be here, might be there, might be over my face, I don't know. But thank you for checking us out. We'd love to have you as a part of our audience. So subscribe or check out a full episode wherever you get podcasts.